Hello everyone, Chris McCarthy here. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a little while since I've posted, but these are my favourite videos to do as FIA Formula 3 post-season testing has begun. That means that essentially the 2025 season has begun for FIA Formula 3. Always really exciting to look at the entry list first of all for this, as it gives us an indication as to who could be going where for next season in terms of teams, who is staying in the championship, who could be leaving the championship, and who could be with what team. And with that, a flurry of announcements have came in over the last 48 hours. I'm so sure you have all seen 12 drivers signed up to the championship very, very quickly. That gave us an indication as to who was going to be filling some of the seats, and then the entry list came out, and that gave us an idea as of course as to who might be going where, particularly within some of the leading teams in the teams championship. So in this video I'll talk you through day one. I'm going to do this again tomorrow, and I'll do it in the second test as well, as I do each year in each test, just to give you an idea how the running went today, and maybe what we can expect going forward. I'll give you 5 points to take away from the test, my 5 points to take away from the test, and do leave yours in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback, what you thought were the points to take away from the test as well. So let's get straight into it. First of all, I'll just give you some stats from the test overall. Overall, we've just have 9 drivers who competed in the full championship this season who return, along with 9th place Tim Tramnitz being the top seed for MP Motorsport. So that, I think, is an indication that we're going to have a big turnaround in the championship next year. A lot of drivers going up to Formula 2 because there's a lot of Formula 2 drivers going up to Formula 1. It gave us 21 rookies. The maths obviously does itself there. And with that, we've got big names coming in, including champions who are already signed up to the series in FRECA champion Rafael Camara and GB3 champion Louis Sharp. I've just done some numbers to give you an idea as to where these drivers are coming from. We've got 11 who are currently racing in FRECA, 5 from Eurocup 3, 3 from GB3, 1 from Indy Lights and Niels Colon, and 1 from F4 in Freddie Slater, which got a lot of people excited actually. And 19 different nationalities represented today, but we've got Bulgarian Nicholas Solov coming in tomorrow, which might just change that. Your top 10, very quickly, I'm going to do 5 points, so I'll skim through this. Martinius Stenshorne was fastest for Hitech, then it was Boya for Campos, John Bennett for Van Amersfoort, Jesse Carrasquedo Jr. for Campos, Laurens van Hoepen for ART, Josh Dufek for Hitech, Christian Ho for Jenzer, very impressive there. Tasanapol Inthraphuvasak now for Campos, Roman Bilinski for Rodin, Noah Stromsted for Trident. Right, let's go through my 5 points to take away from the test, beginning with Martinius Stenshorne, fastest for Hitech as he confirmed seat for 2025. Got to say, very excited about this. McLaren Jr. Martinius Stenshorne has confirmed he will be staying with Hitech Pulsate for 2025, and he was fastest out the blocks today for the first day at the Jerez test. I think this is a really exciting signing for Hitech Pulsate, that they've kept hold of Martinius Stenshorne. It's got to be remembered that he was the closest challenger to Andrea Kimi Antonelli for the FRECA title last season. He ran him pretty much all the way to Zandvoort. He took 13 rookie wins, a record-breaking 13 rookie wins along the way, won the rookie title very convincingly. To give you an idea, that the next number of rookie wins in the record books to that is 8. So he's a very impressive talent. He took a win very quickly this year at round 2 in Formula 3 at Australia, showing that he's got the potential and the pace to really do this, get trophies, get on the podium and fight for points. Now he's found his feet with the car, got his confidence, and the team have shown the confidence in him. I really do think that we've got a good package here as a driver team unit. So yeah, Martinius Stenshorne, Hitech, working together, staying together, fastest out the blocks. That's going to be a good combination for 2025. Next up, John Bennett leads rookie charge with 5 rookies in the top 10. Well, with 21 rookies in the top 10, we were bound to have at least 1 or 2 up there, right? But John Bennett, the fastest of the rookies, going 3rd overall, the Van Amersfoort racing driver. Very, very impressive. John Bennett, he was the GB3 vice champion to Louis Sharp this year. 3 race wins for him. Overall, he did come and dabble in Frecker as well, and was one of 5 rookie wins in the top 10, along with 4th place Jesse Carrasquedo Jr. for Campos, 7th Christian Ho as well, bringing the Singapore flag possibly into the championship for what would be the first time in F3, GP3, and I think Formula 2 and GP2 as well. Let me know in the comments if you've seen differently. For Jenzer, he hasn't been confirmed yet though. Very, very impressive young talent as well. 9th place Roman Bilinski, who's recovered from a road accident where he had to learn how to walk again for 4 months, so he's done very well to be just out there. Great story, Roman Bilinski. And then 10th place Noah Stromsted for Trident as well. So some very impressive rookies there, straight into the top 10. Mari Boya leads strong Campos Racing charge as he announces 3rd season. Point 3, Mari Boya, just like he was in testing here last year. Campos were straight out the blocks in quickest with Ollie Goethe. Mari Boya 2nd place. All 3 Campos cars in the top 10. We were saying this at this day last year. Mari Boya 2nd. Jesse Carrasquedo Jr., who was one of the drivers of the day for me, actually, 4th. Tasanapol Inthraphuvasak 8th, using that experience to get himself up there. Why was Jesse Carrasquedo Jr. one of the drivers of the day? Well, he left Frecker earlier this year because it really wasn't working out for him. Went to a different championship, rebuilt his confidence, and has shown that that's not affected him at all. He'll be in a different car tomorrow, actually, with Van Amersfoort, but very, very impressed with how he did. And Mari Boya in the championship now for a 3rd season. He's staying with Campos, and I think for him this is going to be, with Campos doing so well in Formula 2 and slowly getting there in Formula 3 as well, this is going to be, we're going for the championship, just like Pepe Marti did with Campos, and I'm very excited to see how Mari Boya does with Campos Racing next season. Laurens van Hoepen leading the way for ART Grand Prix. Laurens van Hoepen, one of the 12 drivers announced for next season. He was quick to do that, announcing that he will be staying with ART Grand Prix. And his teammate was then shortly announced after that the next day that he will be joined by Formula Regional Middle East champion Tuukka Tappinen, who's done very well in the European Championships since. Laurens, he played a big part in ART Grand Prix's rejuvenation this year. They were 8th in the team's championship last year, 3rd this year, back where they belong, given they'd won the championship the year before with Victor Martins and then dropped to 8th in the team's championship. They've been through a rebuilding process. They kept Laurens van Hoepen, and it's almost like Laurens, could he be the one to lead them back to winning this driver's title? Well, that 5th place to me says possibly he could be the one to do so. Tuukka Tappinen and James Wharton, if he is the 3rd driver, might say otherwise, but Laurens van Hoepen consistently on the podium this year, consistently fighting for wins, particularly in sprint races. I think he's got a real good shot at it, and he looked to be the driver leading the force for them very quickly today, and that's going to be an exciting pairing. And finally, let's wrap this up quick. Trident, first team to secure lineup for 2025. First team already securing their lineup, and it's October, and that is Trident, the reigning drivers' champions. And they have announced Noah Stromsted, who could become Frecker rookie champion. He's got a very good chance of doing that. He's leading it. They've got the Frecker drivers champion in Rafa Kamara, and Charlie Wirtz, who's an F4 UAE champion and Formula Regional Oceania champion. They'll compete for them for 2025. Interesting that Rafa Kamara has switched from Prema to Trident. That was a surprise to some, but they were all very evenly matched today. Stromsted was 10th, Kamara 5th, Kamara 5th, Kamara was 12th, and Charlie Wirtz was 13th, and they were all very, very evenly matched. There was about a tenth or so between all three, so very evenly matched lineup there. You've got to say it will be interesting to see how they push forward tomorrow. They've got a great chance of fighting for the Drivers' Championship with those three, particularly with the reigning FIA Drivers' Champion, who always go well in this championship, and I am not being biased when I say that. Okay, let's go through who finished where in the other teams. I will do a bit of a feature on Prema tomorrow. I think they deserve their space there. Ugo Chukwu was 11th for them. Noel Leon, 18th. We'll talk about him tomorrow. Brando Badua, 24th. Two McLaren Juniors in there. ART Grand Prix, we mentioned James Wharton 15th, Tuka Tappinen 23rd rather. Gerard Shee was 25th for Hitech. MP Motorsport, Bruno Del Pino was 19th, Tim Tramnitz 20th, Alessandro Giusti 21st, Van Amersfoort Racing. Well done to Teofil Nile. He was only out today, but 14th for him. He's been doing great in FRECA recently. Ivan Dominguez 27th. Rodin Motorsport had Freddie Slater 22nd, Louis Sharp 26th. AIX Racing, Javier Saglera, well done to him, in 16th. Nils Colon was 29th. Jose Garfia's 30th. A bit of a problem for him in the afternoon. We'll see how he gets on tomorrow, because he didn't really get a run out this afternoon. And then Jenzer had Matthias Agazeta 17th. Nico Lacorte 28th. I think that's all. I'll wrap it up there for today. I've ran over in the video. I'll shorten this one down for tomorrow. But thank you for tuning in. I'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.